just need
the woman now.
Yeah, we can just chat.
The woman. Duff. Yeah.
The sunflower with the big tits.
Yeah, don't take that route. Drop into
water.
water. You survive.
Here we go.
This time.
We're talking about the game too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, so,
I don't know.
neither do I.
we've all talked about stigmas, haven't we?
We've done the
Stigmas.
stigmas,
Done the
yeah.
stigmas.
The stigmas and the stamens, they were all wrong. So this was, so Louise did the voice for this. She did all the girls. Apart from the little girl in the
The
war
X1
level,
section.
yeah, which was actually me. And it was pitched up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been a little girl for some time now.
Quite funny. Well, I've always wanted to be a little girl.
You could be incredibly
Don't know, so-
brave here now, Chris. You could go and get.
Go and
it
get
is
them all in
possible
one.
To get all of the bees.
Like a boss.
So let's reset all the bees.
You have to talk, because
Yeah.
we didn't break it up into
Because we
subsections.
died.
Yes.
And we forgot.
This is one of the few
Yeah.
tasks we didn't split up into like 7 tasks.
Subtasks.
Fair enough.
And we should have probably, but hey, we didn't have time to do everything. Jump, do a spin jump off here. Oh, where is it? This
It's
the
the
next
next one
one.
long.
It's shit. You get some cheese, isn't it? Or is it
Yeah.
is it a life? It's that one there. You
Yeah.
can tell because
Yeah.
it's not blended into the level there.
You have to jump and be. This was our one and only secret.
Yeah, secret entrance. Here we go. There we go. How many people know about that?
Yeah.
Everyone watching this, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12
probably.
tails though.
12 tails. How
Every
ironic.
12 lives. Oh, so
It
it
did.
was actually of some benefit.
Well, it was a little
There's a little reference to.
nod to 12 tails there. No, it wasn't.
Or was it just our 2 lives and that gave me 10? I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was just a bit of fortune.
Yeah. In fact, it was.
Are those
12
bees
tails. Have we
still
talked about 12? We talked about 12 tails, have we?
I don't
No.
think we have.
Oh, look, there's some
We're
bees
not
there.
going to either, are we?
No,
Okay.
that's all we've got to say about that. We're not going to talk about it.
It was a funny old time, that was.
I think that's where we cut our teeth.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go. that says it all.
Because I suppose this team was probably, what, 50% veterans and 50% new?
Yes, at the
when
time
we
it
did
was.
it. Yeah.
It was.
Chris and myself had never worked on a game before.
The veterans, I guess, was myself, Mark, and Robin. I suppose. 12 Tails, Chris as well.
Donica had been there
Not
a while,
this
hadn't
Um,
he? Tony had worked on Killer
Yes, he had.
Instinct.
Instinct gold.
Tony had worked on. Had he done KI2 as well, Tony?
I can't honestly remember. I don't think so. I can't remember. That was another bit of a blur in my life. Was KI2? Because that was so tight. The deadline for that.
No, I'm sure Tony did. I'm sure Tony did.
KI2.
KI2, and then Tony was.
I can't remember. Definitely
Killer
Ultra.
Instinct Gold.
He basically programmed the KI got Ultra.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, Tony was the hardware guy. Really.
he got that for going at 60. That was a tough call. That was getting that going at 60 on. It did though. Most of the time, I think the only ones that didn't were the 3D ones, the proper 3D ones. You know, the ones where you're on top of the building.
Yeah.
I don't think they did. Well, they may have done actually. Well, maybe they were the ones that did go at 16.
The hard bit was getting all the because it was only 8 meg, wasn't it? The cartridge.
I've no
Was it
idea. I
8
don't
or
remember.
12? It was either 8 or 12, and it wouldn't. The graphics wouldn't fit. So Tony stripped out a load of the frames and did all sorts of stuff. He was.
Yeah, he did. The optimizations on that were fucking mental.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff that was just taken to the absolute.
Oh, I
Just trimmed down absolutely. You were looking at every frame of everything, and it was just to get that little extra bit of speed on something, or memory back here, or wherever. It was so tight on those little cartridges.
Yeah. Well, I think
Even on the N64, on the SNES, fucking hell, the SNES version of Killer Instinct. Jesus, that was
Yeah.
it was fucking crap. what the amount of frames they took out for the animations. It was like, it was getting to a point I thought where it was.
Fuck!
You just gotta take it slow, man. You could do the walk.
It should have grabbed the edge.
Oh look, yeah, it's the first. That's our first death with the hand, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
After the
Talk
initial.
to the hand.
Yeah, so SNES Killer Instinct was, I thought it was fucking shit. That was, didn't you?
I've never played it.
Technically, for what it was as good as it could have been.
Yeah.
But you looked at like that. It's only because I was so used to the animations on the original because it was so nice because they had so many frames.
Yeah.
And the original game, Killer Instinct, had when at 60, it was one of the things.
Oh yeah,
that
it was
did.
custom hardware.
That's the
wasn't
thing. Like at the moment, you know, the new. Chris, are you fucking mental?
Yeah.
You're deliberately trying to fucking annoy everyone now.
it? Just drop off here.
I've clicked on, but well, you can't go there. You have to go all the way around and do it. I'll do
Okay.
the hard one first.
Are we going to cut this out? Anyway, Chris has got some of his own medicine. Shouting that. What was I going to say? We were talking about Killer Instinct. We were talking about. Oh yeah, at the fucking E3, everyone's going on about Killer 60 frames a second, like it was some kind of
Yeah.
the new way, 60 frames. Like fucking, like old Rare was doing. I think it was. I think Trans Am went at 60 frames a second, isn't it? On the bloody sync on the Spectrum. It's like that. By the way, Microsoft, that's nothing new.
Yeah.
That's what you expect. A fighting game that doesn't go at 60 frames a second is a
Yeah.
fucking turd to play.
Yeah.
It is you can get away with it on a first-person shooter, just can't you?
Yeah.
Or platformers tricky, depends how fast the character moves. But on a fighting game, if that's not going at 60, it feels like a
Well,
fucking
yeah, that's
dog.
right. Yeah, and they've got like 12 cores now, so there's no excuse really.
But to say that this is the new thing, 60 frames a second, fucking hell, I'd like to think so on the new consoles.
Yeah, I'd like to.
It
think
should go at 60 frames a second
300
anyway.
frames a second, really.
It's a fighting game. It's like you can pretty much control what's on that screen. It's not like you can put the camera anywhere, is it?
No.
You know what angle it's looking at everything. You know what's going to be behind the other thing. Getting it going at 60 is. It should just do it. It shouldn't be a fucking feature. That's my little rant.
Yeah, rant over. 60 frames is old hat.
It's not over. I'm going to rant about something else now.
Yeah,
Chris, when did you find out about Killer Instinct then? You don't have to answer that.
When it got announced.
Really?
I didn't hear anything about it until it got announced. Don't
Was
say.
there no one that ran you anything about it until it was
we
announced?
haven't got to
start
go and
that
talk to them again.
Fucking anyway, this. Jesus Christ. Yes, I've got to go and talk to the fucking sunflower.
It's good that we're talking about interesting things.
Yeah. You just talk amongst yourselves.
We're just utterly shit tonight, aren't we? Because of course it's only going to get better.
That's right.
This is a blip. The first 3 hours is a blip.
Never go full retard.
Never go full retard. What does that
What?
mean?
What are you on
Tropic
about?
Thunder.
Just jump
Oh,
off
okay.
into the water. Into the water this time.
Into the water.
Not avoiding
Never
it.
go full
Everywhere but in the water.
Is that a reference to sort of getting an Oscar?
Full read. What?
Well, that's what if you guarantee an Oscar, isn't it? It was in
Tropic Thunder.
extras, wasn't it?
Oh, right.
The only way to guarantee an Oscar is to be a Nazi or a handicapped person.
You're probably going to have to trim this out.
Why?
That's
No,
what
we don't. This is what they want. This is what they want. This is what they want.
this.
We haven't talked about. We haven't done our E3 discussion. It's turned into a podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast-tastic.
While Chris makes a complete
Whilst I make an ass of myself constantly on
fucking tard of
Cheers.
himself.
This is one of the hardest bits in the game.
Yeah, it
Do you think
is.
so?
Yeah, you should
It
try
is.
writing it. I must have played it about 8,000
I don't know about hard. I think
This
the
is
word-
before we really knew how to get split up tasks and save
this
like
is
the
before we
start
really knew
of
how
it.
what the fuck we were
Well,
doing.
no, that was kind of a conscious
Why?
decision because it was like,
60,000
well,
views,
if you break
same
it up too much,
3 views. It's
People-
certainly the most
people
tedious
just
bit.
go,
Fucking
Yes.
attention
It
span
gets
for you,
better.
isn't it?
Please stick with it.
people are like, oh, we're just boring.
Well, they don't, do they? Everyone watches the
I'm not
first
going
one.
to
We
listen to
are.
that. Right, turn the thing around.
Yeah, I've got used to turning the camera now.
Yeah. Give people a little
What it
bit
used
of
to be, and this is something we fixed on Live and Reloaded, is if you took any kind of move to correct your angle, he took a step forward, which is why you keep falling off.
That's right.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Every time you do that, he takes a little step forward,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
so you get near there, and he ends up walking off.
But it's a fixed camera.
This isn't.
This isn't a fixed
No,
camera,
you can
no.
spin it round.
So
Chris
just
chooses
spin it
not
around
to.
and then push
It's
forward.
that.
Chris likes to do it hardcore.
God, you motherfuckers.
Are they following you?
If they're not, then I'm throwing the fucking. I'm throwing this machine out the window, and right now this ends. No more commentaries.
You see, if you were really nutty now, you'd just jump off and get into the water with them.
Well, you've done it every other time, Chris. You might as well do it now.
Are they following me?
No.
No, are they?
What have you done? Did you talk to her?
We did talk to. Did we talk to her?
Did you talk to her?
Just jump off
Did
into
you
the
actually
water.
talk to her, Chris?
Chris, come on, it's the only female you haven't talked to.
So,
Graphical glitch. Talk to the flower.
fucking hell. Did Paedophile make any? Did he get?
He cut about an hour out of this. He spent about an hour doing
This
this
one
as well.
bit?
This one bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This
quite
gets heavily
tough.
edited on
But
everybody.
he didn't do our interesting banter, did he?
No.
Right,
We'll
get the
keep it
first
interesting.
set of bees. I'm
Yeah,
sure
let's
you
make sure
collect
bees can be
every
collected.
set of bees. Oh,
He didn't do the cutscene because he wouldn't have done it if you had.
No, I died.
Oh, okay.
Let's get one set of these.
yeah. Get one set to make sure that they
Yeah, that
start
they
to
get
follow
collected.
you.
Have we just found a bug?
No.
Because I reckon
I'm pretty sure I did this.
that
We've checked the
all
video.
bugs, it was pretty good with the bugs, wasn't it? Nintendo's seal of approval.
Was incredibly hard to
That
get.
was as strict as it fucking got, as
That
well.
was baptism by fire for sure.
I'd say that
That was-
that Nintendo seal of approval. Every big game developer should do that.
That was 5 days with the USA test team, without 5 days continuous without a single lockup or a single bug. Then it went to Japan.
And that was a
Who did-
24-hour fuck you thing, wasn't it? Was it 48?
I think they did 3 days on it.
Really? And what there was a 24-hour thing, which
There was a
like
24-hour solid,
God, yeah, it
no
had to go
crash.
24. Yeah.
no crash, nothing.
Yeah, solid, absolutely solid.
And that
yeah.
was, what were they called over there? They had a special name, didn't they?
They weren't
That's
so
what you had to
close,
do, Chris. You had to go to those first.
Yes, if we didn't trigger this cutscene, it didn't work. So that's shit.
Oh, yes, of course, I was going to say that.
Thank you. I'm glad I've just spent the last half an hour collecting bees I couldn't
And being
collect
shouted at.
for not being able to do it.
Yeah.
No, I was shouting at him for falling off.
Right.
Well, I'll do it.
But it would have been
If
worse if you'd fallen off and they were following you. That would have been even worse.
I wouldn't put money on the fact that it saved the fact you've taken one set of.
No, as we've
Well,
done
it
this about
didn't
3
because you've done it
times.
before.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? It saved the fucking. Oh, you got another.
Your
Your
tails are back.
tails back.
Oh.
Which makes kind of sense. What what's after this then? So you get the bit, and then you get and that lets you do the thing which gets you up on the thing to get the money, and that's it then, isn't it?
Yeah, about done this section now.
Yeah.
So and then we're on to.
Don't get too blasé with that chocolate.
It's Pooh Mountain, isn't it then?
Pooh Mountain.
Pooh
yeah.
Mountain.
Scouts.
Or no, is it? Well, you have a choice, don't you? At that point, it sort of goes. You can do this or you can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can either do the
Yeah.
dog.
Oh Christ!
Dog
That
fist.